Hello everyone! Today I want to show you how to make mayonnaise at home. It's much better to make it at home than buy it in a store because it has way richer flavor. It's way more delicious. You can adjust its taste by adding some herbs, spices. So I usually don't buy mayonnaise in the store because homemade one is way better in terms of flavor and everything else. For this recipe you will need one egg yolk, vegetable oil. You can use olive oil, but please make sure not to use extra virgin olive oil. Any other oils with very strong flavor because it will impact the taste. And if you use extra virgin olive oil, it can become bitter. Some extra virgin olive oils are bitter. So if you use olive oil, try to use olive oil without much flavor, without bitter taste. And you can mix 50% of vegetable oil, 50% of olive oil, that's also fine. You will need also lime juice, or you can use vinegar, but I prefer to use the juice of fresh limes because it has a really amazing flavor and it improves the mayonnaise taste. Dijon mustard, it's not Dijon mustard, but any mustard actually will do, but you know, if you have Dijon mustard, it's better. And yes, and salt, yes, and that's pretty much it. I will show you the whole process stage by stage, and I will explain every aspect. But first, let's start by cracking an egg and removing its yolk. We will need an egg yolk. The ratio for the mayonnaise is around 70 grams of vegetable oil for one egg yolk. If it's a big one, you can add more. To be honest, mayonnaise can incorporate more than 70 grams of oil. You can actually incorporate 120 grams of oil, but my preferred ratio is 70 for each egg yolk, because otherwise it will get too thick. I'm gonna prepare everything and start. So I prepared this construction. Put one kitchen towel, then I put a pot on, and I put another kitchen towel and the bowl. So it's really stable, it's not gonna shake, and you won't have to hold it with your hand. Next, you need to add a little bit of mustard. It's important because mustard helps the emulsion to form. Without mustard, it's not gonna really work. Then I add salt. It's better to add salt in the very beginning because you can't dissolve salt in oil, including vegetable oil, including olive oil. So when you make an emulsion, it's really hard, which is mayonnaise, it's really hard to dissolve salt in this. So it's better to add it and any other spices in the very beginning. I start mixing it and I add very little oil, very gradually. Especially in the beginning, it's really important that you add oil extremely slowly. And by the way, you can use an electric mixer, it will be way better, an electric whisk. I have one, but for this video I just decided to demonstrate how to do this with a hand whisk. But if you have an electric whisk, electric mixer at home, just feel free to use it. I usually do that. So you add it very gradually. If you add too much, especially in the beginning, your emulsion is not gonna form. Your emulsion will break apart. There is a way to fix it, but it takes more time. It will take you another egg yolk, and it's better to avoid it from the very beginning. So what you want to do is to emulsify everything, starting very gradually. Make sure to mix everything without leaving any spots. As you can see, it's getting thicker and thicker. As it gets thicker, you can start adding more oil at a time. It's not as easy to break it apart as before, because it has some strength already. As you can see, it got very thick. I emulsified 70 grams of vegetable oil, and in the end I added lime juice, which made it this white and gave it this nice color. As you can see, it's very thick. It's ready right now. It's done. Let me taste it. Yeah, that's really good. The egg yolk is fresh, which improves the flavor. The lime juice is also good. It has a little bit of acidity. There is enough salt. And yeah, that's a really good mayonnaise. If it's too thick, you can add just a little bit of water, but be careful don't add too much, because there is no way you can make it thicker. So yes, that's it. You can keep it in a fridge for a few days. Some chefs say it's like only like for 1 day, but in my experience it can last like 3, 4, 5 days in the fridge easily. And yeah, try this at home. It's really delicious, and you don't need to buy mayonnaise in a store anymore, because this one is much better. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. You can write a comment to let me know what you think about this recipe, and subscribe to my channel to see my new videos. Thank you for watching.